It says we're live, and we're almost on time.
Almost.
Hey, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We have more people coming, so we wanted to try and get started on time here. Let's see who's in here. While there's hardly anybody in here, there's Mike's Aquatics, Bunny Viper, Paul Cetera, Hillbilly Aquatics, and Mike again. So how do we do, Mike? Mike said starting on time would help, which is true.
I say, didn't you say you were going to start on time this week?
Right? 8:01.
What do we get if we bet against you?
I don't know.
Did we get a free coffee mug?
I don't know. All right. Yeah, I've got one of those.
And this is a twofer.
Oh, wow.
There you
Both
go.
sides.
That's a
Wow.
beautiful mug right there.
Yeah.
That is. I'm going to see if Ed will get me one of those. Here's Peplin Creek Aquatics. Mark Strolson.
What's up, Brian?
Got somebody else backstage. Let's see who that is. That is somebody that's jumping all over their seat. I can't see their face. Susie Q. I figure if they've got that much energy, we need them. Let them up. And take all I can get, you know.
How is everybody?
Doing so good.
Doing
good, Susie. How are you?
Are you outside, Ethan?
I am, yeah.
Nice.
Is that
Nice
snow?
to
No,
Oh,
just
Oh,
the
it's
deck.
okay. I was like, where are you?
Is that where you live?
This
Pretty.
is actually, no, this is actually my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
nice.
Yeah. I wish I still lived here.
Ain't it something? You can't hardly wait to get out his down and leave and start your own place. And it's like, gosh, it was pretty nice living at
Yeah,
home.
I'm like, whoa.
What was I thinking?
Hey, Stephanie.
Right.
Nurse
You
Shark.
guys, hey guys, I'm sorry I spilt my beer right before coming in, and then I had tripod problems.
Party foul.
The beer is the bigger concern. Where did that go?
Right.
Damn it.
Let's see, Bunny Viper. Howdy, howdy. Dee Dee's got her side chat going always there. So you have to keep an eye on her side chats.
How
To
did my
keep
You
beer
up.
know
go?
me. I gotta
Right.
know
Like
everything.
that? What?
What's wrong?
Oh, wow. Look at all those people already. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta find my beer.
Hey,
She's looking for the lost beer.
That's
Hey,
I
Lucky.
really am. I don't know where it
hey
went.
Ian. Welcome. Welcome.
What's up, Ian?
Let's see.
I never drink, only on Sunday. There it goes again.
Only on Sunday.
You know,
Maybe
if you
that's
get
why.
that might
only
be
when
a
she has to
sign.
see Bob.
Right?
Sorry, guys.
She must be high as a kite then when we do water changes, right, Stephanie?
Oh yeah,
Sometimes
Oh,
we
yeah.
talk at night. She's like, "Are you up?" And it's 1. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just starting water
I
changes."
love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. He helps me. He helps me get through him.
Yeah, she helps me get drunk. I didn't know you were drunk that whole time. Now it makes sense.
Yep. Now you know.
Now it makes sense.
Now you
The
know.
only thing I'm doing at 1 o'clock in the morning is snoring. So
That's right.
No, I'm a night owl.
Me too. Me
I
too.
was. It hasn't worked for me the last couple of weeks.
Uh-oh.
I'll be in bed at 8 o'clock. It's like, what? Normally I'm a 1:30, 2 o'clocker.
You know, I fell asleep at the Ark after we closed one day. I think I said that little dog,
Oh,
with
my God.
the amputee dog. I was petting it, and it was sitting in the chair by me, and it was like 5:45, and then I was still petting it, and I opened my eyes and thought I better go home, and it was 9 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
Three hours. Yeah, we had a nice visit.
3-hour tour.
Yeah. So I guess I
That's
needed
my
a little nap.
employees would hate me the next morning if I stayed up till 1 a.m. and then went to work.
Agreed. And my customers.
Yeah.
Well, I fell asleep listening to Sharpie stream today. And when I woke up, I thought, well, maybe I'll have his accent.
Yeah,
While he's talking.
I remember that.
When I woke up,
Something
I was
happened to your sound.
disappointed.
There it is.
That would be fun for a day anyways.
Yazi's taken on the agama lizard suddenly. He's never done that.
We were just talking about your agama on my stream.
I heard that.
Yeah, somebody got a new Uromastics.
And I said, Furlough has them. You said Bob has them. Then you said, no, he's got the agamas. I said, Furlough's got them.
What kind of Euro?
I have Nigerian orange and yellow, but I think Larry D just got one, and his was this Nigerian orange. Although I just love that animal. They're so smart, fun,
cool.
receptive. Yeah. Oh, a lot of electricity though.
Mm-hmm.
Dee Dee, did you see what Brian said? Put a couple marbles in your mouth and you can sound like Sharpie.
Yeah, but I can't have the brogue. You know how he has that brogue.
Right. Let's see who
Monica
this
fell
is.
asleep in the car in her garage.
Hey guys.
It's the new Rob.
Whoa!
Whoa!
There is definitely a difference.
I saw the video.
Wow.
Big difference.
I saw
Wow.
the video.
Make him big. Oh
I'm
my
trying.
gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yeah,
Looks
it's
nice.
all gone. There
Rob.
in there.
Wow.
You look amazing, Rob.
Yeah, I look about 10 years younger. I know that.
You do.
Wow.
Now we know where that wild hair I didn't have went.
Is this your summer look?
What's that?
Is this your summer look getting ready for the heat?
Yeah, I do it about every 3 years. Press the reset button.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, I'm
That's
blown
awesome.
away right now.
When you posted the video and said, meet the new owner of Aquatic Aesthetics, I'm like, what the hell? So I clicked right on it.
Yeah, it just happened to line up with April Fool's Day. So
Yeah. Yeah, you got me.
That's funny.
You got me.
It sounds like Rob.
I've gotten that a lot with customers over the
And
last
you're not
couple
even
of
wearing the hat. That's what's throwing me off.
Right.
Yeah.
Does the hat fall down this way now?
Yeah, it doesn't fit very well. Over the last 6 years or so, when I really started the beard thing, I've lost probably 100 pounds.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah, and just over it's taken 6 years to bring it down, but for the most part, it's happened real quick lately. COVID reasons.
Oh.
At least it did one good thing for me.
Right.
But this is the first time I've ever seen myself this light. So, I mean, I haven't been this light since I was in middle school.
Wow.
That'll give you an idea. So when I shaved my beard, when I saw my face, it was just, wow, who is that? And that's kind of why I grew the beard in the first place, because I knew I was going on the diet and it would change things.
Yeah, I don't have that option. I wish I could hide some of my double chins.
But it's coming back. Beard 4.0. It'll
Okay.
be the fourth time to grow it out that large. So
I didn't cut it all mine all off.
Down to here.
Uh-oh. What happened, Dr. Anthony?
All right, who's dissing Amazon? Come on now.
I don't know. He said, I guess I'm not one of the in crowd.
You are about as in as it gets there, sir.
I would think.
He's not on the panel. I think that's his implication.
Wow.
Yeah, you could get up here. You're welcome.
Do you have what it takes to be mafia?
Yeah, that's the thing.
What's one more?
Right.
Hey, look, he hangs out in the jungles. He can probably hold his own.
I imagine.
Yeah, right?
He just got back, too, from a trip.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Dr. Anthony, come on up.
Let me see. Who's in charge of throwing the link? Pam?
Want me to get it?
Yeah, thank you. I could, but you know what happens.
So
Yeah,
she's the
Don't
link
text me
slinger.
buttons, Bob.
The link slinger.
I am. Pam's the link slinger. And I have you on my short list, Dr. Anthony, to send plants to. Again, I've got a couple of fish to send to people too, and I'm hoping to start tomorrow. Got to look at the weather both places. And Monica, I can't find
He
One
says
of
he's
the-
not dressed for it.
He
He's
doesn't
not?
have his Sunday wig on.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe next Sunday. No, that
There
is
you go.
okay. It was a joke. Yeah, but we're not joking. Maybe next
Yeah, right.
Sunday. How about that? Can you come
That'd be
next
great.
Sunday and talk to us about something, maybe?
Yeah.
Huh? Not put you on the spot at all, right?
Just ask Nurse Shark what happens when you become a guest.
Right?
Right.
And Dee Dee.
Yep.
And Dee Dee.
Don't look at the light. Don't look at the light.
And Ethan and
Furlough.
Rob.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Become a guest, you become a panelist.
Yeah, no pressure. No pressure.
No pressure at all. I
I
did.
was talking about your 60-gallon, buddy.
I did, Dr. Anthony. I did mention you coming and talking to the club, but we're so small and so young, and there's no. I know I'm young. There's no money to pay anybody to do it yet. So hopefully one day. If you've never been to Chattanooga, it's beautiful anyway to visit. Could that pay us to come, and we could take you around? No, I'm kidding.
You just went what, to Cleveland and did a speech up there?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I think a lot of people live in Cleveland that have fresh and salt water aquariums.
Well, I just found out even the Keystone Clash is going to have a little salt water going on. I'm like, what?
I know.
That is so awesome.
It is awesome.
They had a good stream on Skipper's channel last night
Yeah, with Scott on there. Yep,
about that.
yep. I had met him.
And if you didn't know, Scotty just started a channel. He posted one video. I think his channel is Scotty the Freak. No, Scotty the Fish Freak.
Yeah. COTTIE, Scotty the
Yes.
Fish Freak.
So that's
Okay.
pretty cool. That's exciting. I love when people want to go take that leap and like start their own channel. Like that's pretty cool. I know it's changed my life, so pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
It's a,
where's Skipper?
I don't know. He's
Now
not
I'm-
backstage.
I'm just realizing this clearly. I'm behind.
Here's
schedule.
someone that just popped in just now.
Maybe that's
By
him.
knocking on the door.
What about TN Aqua? Did he take a respite
Just
from us?
realizing clearly I'm behind.
Here's
Schedule.
someone that just popped in. Who is that? I can't see.
I love
Is it
Goldfish Man.
Is it Ed?
No idea.
Yeah.
It looks like Ed's hand. We're supposed to be in solo layout.
Oh, look at that.
Ah, yay.
That's so
And now we're going to
funny.
get our Sunday dress on.
Oh, he found his wig. Awesome.
Yes.
I tell you, when I saw you wearing that, I didn't know that was a wig. I thought, okay, maybe it's just a bad toupee. Maybe, you know.
Love it. Love it.
Looks great.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to come off when I took the mask off.
Oh,
Oh,
well, we'll edit that out.
Okay, yeah.
that's great.
You know,
What a
Awesome.
great surprise.
my
Yeah.
new look. My new look.
It becomes you.
Skipper
nice.
taking a nap.
I need to borrow it.
I
I'm
can't
going to
see.
go get me a wig, dag on it.
Rob's getting rid of tons of hair, and you're getting tons of hair.
That's right. Yeah.
I was just gonna say he should loan that to Rob.
Yeah.
Good for you, Bunny Viper. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What Bunny do?
She
Quit
quit
smoking
smoking today.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Way to
That is
go.
very hard to do.
She said that on your stream, Pam, early this morning.
Very, very hard to do. Wow.
Yes, I have found it to be impossible so far.
So is John Bag of Donuts.
So,
Who
Bunny
knows?
Viper,
that's why I
Did
got this
you-
little thing.
I have a question for Bunny Viper. Did she quit, like, or does she have help, like, with the Chantix or whatever that stuff is? I'm just curious. The nurse and me
Jesus.
wondering.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been just over 20 years. Right when I bought this house, I got tired
Okay.
of going out in the snow to smoke. So I've
I'm
never
glad I never
smoked
picked it
inside.
up.
It's nasty. It's expensive now too, I hear.
I was like 3 packs a day. I would light one up before putting the other one out. It was horrible.
Hey, the great thing about
Look at
smoking,
your
Bob,
death.
you could get the color you've got behind you on your walls just for free with smoking.
Right.
Exactly.
Grass green that looks yellow. Or,
Oh, that's funny. So Bunny Viper says I'm using patches so I don't murder anyone.
There you
I
go.
love it.
yeah, don't go to jail.
And then when
baby.
people like me come in to repaint your house, we're swearing at you because there's nicotine all over the walls.
Oh,
There you go.
that is so nasty. Oh my god.
What is the worst is the acoustic ceilings.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
like
because
absorbs it.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Really?
That's hard to paint.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
That's what we've got in my
Here,
house. We're
those.
smoking.
They had the
Room by room.
with the little flowerets holding it up.
Well, good for you, Bunny. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. You got
That's
this,
awesome.
girl. You got this.
Yeah. That's great.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's,
You
that's
just
one of
gave
the tough.
you
That
just
was
gave yourself a
second hardest
raise.
thing for me to give up.
It's
And I've given up drugs, every kind of drug you can think of, alcohol, and cigarettes was the second hardest. The first thing was sugar. I gave up added sugar 27 years ago.
Oh,
And that detox was 13 days. And I literally want to take my high heels off and poke people's eyes out as they walk by me. It was such an anxiety.
Why take them off? Just kick them in the eye.
And let me tell you, it was close. And I never want to go through that withdrawal ever again.
mm-mm.
it sounds like some of your lot lizard maneuvers, Didi.
Yeah.
God.
So I
You gotta have
read
skills.
I read that quitting smoking, and this was a while ago that I read this, so I don't know how accurate this is anymore, but I read that quitting smoking is harder than quitting heroin. I don't know if that's accurate.
I would say so, yes.
I would
Never
believe
quit
it
heroin,
because
but
it's
Makes
acceptable.
sense.
never started it. Let me get that
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that just tells you how hard it is.
Well, I can
Well,
tell you
that's
from
right.
experience, it is just as hard, if not harder.
Wow.
Because
Well, good
smoking
for you,
is
Susie.
socially acceptable.
I'm knocking on some wood. I've been very fortunate.
It's
that I
Hey,
didn't-
hard, it's
Jesse.
harder than people think it is, for sure.
You know what's worse than cigarettes?
What's that?
Drink a Corona beer.
Oh, it's only on Sunday and it's 1 or
Yeah,
2.
but that's got to be the worst beer in the world.
It's Premier. I don't mind it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Rolling Rock's place.
Yeah, I seriously, I don't drink, but on Sunday, like, I'll have a beer or 2, and that's pretty much it. That's it. But what is your beer of choice, Dr. Anthony, if you were to drink a beer?
Samuel Smith nut brown ale from England.
There you go.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
I don't drink very often either. So it's,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know. I'm trying to lose weight, and it's only 90 calories, and it does have a little bit of beer in it, so I don't
Okay.
mind. I don't mind. I'm trying to lose my triple chins that COVID put on me. It's
Yeah.
COVID's fault.
And we
Beard.
can't hide it underneath
Beards
the
are good.
beard.
I gave up the beer and dropped the last 20 pounds. So
Yeah.
it's,
Well, I don't think 2 beers a week is going to kill me, but still. But it's COVID's fault. I'm just kidding.
No,
Well,
no,
I mean,
we
it
can
is
blame COVID. We can blame COVID.
A lot of people gain weight through COVID. I know
Dude.
I did. I gained 50 pounds.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
sitting
Oh.
home, being miserable
I-
all the time.
Mhm.
And nothing to
I gained
do,
30. I
Yeah.
gained 30.
frustration. And
Yep.
then I
So,
found
Goldfish
people
Man,
who
how are
did
the
damn.
axolotls doing?
Mine
Yeah.
are doing well. I actually separated them today.
Okay.
Because everybody said, you got to separate them. I hadn't separated them since they hatched out. So I separated them and counted at least 12 of them.
Wow.
Nice.
Good.
All gray and dark. So I no albinos whatsoever.
Really? I could have sworn when
Yeah.
I shipped you yours, you had lots of albinos.
They look like there was albino when I got them. But no, they've all hatched. You know, I think that had like 15 eggs and they all hatched and, you know, no albinos.
I'm shocked.
Wow.
Which is, I don't care. I don't.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
I wanted them for the classroom, so it didn't matter to me if
Yeah.
it was albinos or
So
redheads. Didn't.
If anybody wants any eggs, I'll be happy to ship the eggs.
you
Because
have
I'm-
axolotl eggs too?
Yeah, they spawn all the time, but I tried 3 times to raise them, and the furthest I could get them was 2 weeks. So I'm not going to try anymore. It's a lot of work, you know.
It is.
It's a lot of work.
I think I was overfeeding
beans
them. You
and
know,
eggs.
I would dump in every day about a silver dollar sized chunk of frozen bloodworms.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
And
a
by
lot.
by the end, you know, by the next day it was gone, and so there was no aggression on each other because they had plenty of food.
Yeah. They weren't hungry.
Yeah.
I was overfeeding them with egg yolk.
Yeah. Ooh.
Egg yolk and like it makes the water super cloudy, but they love it. They go.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yeah.
huh?
Well, I started off mine with Daphne and blackworms. So
Okay.
for the first week, I didn't even really feed them. I just threw in a bunch of blackworms, and they just ate whenever they ate.
Well, see,
Yeah,
I
slowly ate off
I did Daphne, and I did baby brown shrimp live. So I don't know. I
I
don't
haven't
know.
done the baby brine shrimp yet.
You know what,
Have the
Bob?
brine shrimp
I
done?
might want some of those eggs because I like to make sure that I have different genetics, so that
Yeah.
I know I can breed them.
And honestly, I'm not even careful when I vacuum their pebbles and stuff anymore because I mean I don't, you know, they're going to eat them if they hatch. So
yeah, I would love some eggs if you got some.
I'll send you some. Oh yeah, there'll be some soon enough. So
Okay, cool. Thanks.
thank you.
Bob, Bunny Viper wants to know if you have a good source for piebald ball pythons.
Oh,
For piebald pythons, I don't.
I do.
who does? Who said I do?
Yeah, I didn't think
That
Eric.
should be furloughed.
Well, that's right. Eric is right there. Woo.
Thank you, Eric.
MB Exotics.
Say it again.
M is in Michael, B is in Bravo Exotics.
Where are they located, Eric?
Down in mid Florida.
Near you.
I'll actually be seeing them next weekend at Repticon.
Well, he can pick up something for you. What are you looking for, buddy? I'm teasing.
Now he's got a lot. We've gotten probably half our snakes from him. He's really good.
Nice. No, actually, I Mike told me what he was looking for, and I found it. You know, at a
Yes.
Repticon.
He's got a morph market, and if you go on there, he's got all his snakes listed on there.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now. He's got a candy piebald. Wow.
Yeah, he's
Big
got-
bucks, man. Big bucks.
Yeah, he's got
Doesn't Brian Barczyk sell? He has an online store for snakes too.
Probably.
I think
Brian?
Can
I
somebody
don't know about the
post
quality, but
that link in there? That can post links.
Wow,
I'm
he
on
has
my phone, otherwise I
everything
would.
from a couple $100s to a couple tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, he's got
Wow.
everything.
Oh, but I want a Western hognose.
I know you do.
I'm not going to tell John Bag of Donuts. He doesn't go in my reptile room often.
Well, don't let him know that they're venomous if you do get one.
Stop.
And they need toads.
Yep.
They
Yep.
eat baby toads. That's the
You're
thing.
gonna have to kill all those babies.
I got baby toads.
Sorry, Susie. You know, just tell the truth. I can't lie.
Damn.
Don't let it suck on your finger too deep.
Yeah.
Their rear
I
fang.
did kind of break the. I told my husband, I said, "Yeah, I think I might get a lizard." So,
What did he say? When pigs
he
fly.
said,
Oh
he
wow.
said, the little girl loves lizards too, and all these lizards
Yeah.
in the yard. She's all around. Come look, Didi, come look. So I,
If I had unlimited room, I'd love to have a couple of Schneider. I think that's how you say it, Schneider skinks.
What
They're
are
pretty.
What are
They're really pretty, and they're pretty common in the hobby. They're not real expensive at all. I think it's SCHNEIDER.
I guess now I'll start doing some research.
I'm
Yeah.
falling more and more in love with my Chinese water dragon. Now that he's like over 2.5 feet now, it's like he's just a cool dude. I just wish he didn't have razor sharp claws because all he's doing is walking, but he was like
2.5 feet long. Wow.
count his tail. He's huge.
Wait,
Wow.
Chinese water dragons get that big?
Yeah, he's in a 8 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot enclosure with trees.
Wow.
And then he's got a 20-gallon long in it with ornamental fish. You know, they're not ornamental to him.
Whatever you do, Susie, don't show us that tonight. Whatever you do.
I see them all the time at shows, but they're always pretty small. You know.
Those are the babies there. They get
Yeah.
like the size of a iguana. A lot of people think he's an iguana. I'm like, no.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
He's huge. And I'm so glad it's a male. But
Why is
somebody
that?
said you could keep
Why?
2 females because he gets this like the dragon spikes. I don't know what the technical
Oh,
name
okay.
is,
Oh,
down his
cool.
back, and very just gorgeous colors, and yeah, he's
Yeah, they're pretty. That's a pretty lizard.
I heard they could be community lizards. I mean, I only have one, but because if I was going to get another one, I would have got it when they were both the same size. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Now it'd be like snack form, but we're not going to do that.
Did you name him Godzilla?
The Mushu.
Horseshoe.
That's
Because
also
I
a good
got
one.
him. He was only this big, and I got him for like $29 at Petco.
Oh wow.
Because I wanted
Oh,
like
they
a
do have-
calendarium, something with water and land. Very quickly, it turned into I had built something inside my closet, and now I've upgraded now to 8 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot because he just keeps growing. Like, wow.
Wow.
He's very-
Is that how
My
big he's
brother-
going to get, or is he going to get bigger than that?
I don't know. He's only 5 years old.
Yeah.
So he might get like fatter. I'm thinking like you know how iguanas, they grow real big and then they just get wider.
Is he inside?
Oh yeah, he's inside. I live in Pennsylvania, so even my tortoises are inside. Like, 'cause-
Oh, yeah, but y'all have basements.
well, he's upstairs right now, and
Okay. Wow.
because I'm still building. I'm still trying to figure out how do I build sliding plexi doors because he's got a 2-story apartment basically, and when I built this, nothing is plumb. So when people say, "Oh, just frame it out," well, that's the hard part. I'm going to frame it out and use silicone and then use some spray foam just to fill in the blanks for. I never built cabinets like this before, but
Monica, are you still in here, Monica? Sorry.
oh, you got some pots to show her?
Well, I should have, but I can't find one of them. Who can lose a great big pot in their house? It's in here somewhere, but I can't find it. I know, right?
Only one person that I know, but you know.
Yep. I found the one that I had
He just-
brought home from the ark.
Then he just went off screen.
That's right.
And my brother
You
and his
guys.
wife, they had some sort of, I don't know what kind of lizard it was, but they called him Samson, and he was probably 2.5 feet long, but he would crawl up my brother's pants and like just hang on it while he would walk around. And he was just a sweet old thing. He was a big lizard though.
Oh wow!
I don't
Look at
want
that
no
nice
lizard
red
crawling
dot.
up my pants.
Nope. Not today.
Well, he was hanging on the outside of his jeans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you say crawling up, that I conjured up something crawling under his.
I got you.
Okay.
That's what I thought
Yeah.
too.
Oh wow.
Oh, look at that! Looks so
That
good.
does look really good.
See, that's
Oh, yeah.
there's the stuff. I was like, she's going to kill me. I lost the tape. That's the tape that kind of disappears on it.
What kind of
They'll
plant
try.
are you going to grow in that? Monstera?
I'm going to put Monstera. I've got the plant and it's grown big from, but the other one is like a blue print. One of them's expensive. It's an antique and I paid a lot for it. And the other was a dollar store find for $5 25
Wow.
years ago. But I'm thinking this one here, the other one just has like that, blue, like an antique looking print on it.
That looks so good. And you got that from Aqua Designs?
Yes, the Poe.
Now, how hard is that to stay moist?
Well, I've been just laying it on top of that open tank over there, just laying it across there. And in fact, I don't know if you can see the Monstera across the top. I can go over there if you need to see that.
Oh, beautiful.
But I'm going to wrap that around. It's in a little bitty pot. It needs to be repotted.
Right.
Stat. So. But
What
I'm
is
just
that,
gonna-
Bob?
The Monstera plant. It
Right,
was
but
in,
what is that stick looking thing?
Oh, it's a moss pole. Monica Aqua Designs. There she is in the chat. Monica, Aqua Designs. She sells plants, aquatic plants, and mosses and all kinds of stuff. But she made
Very
this
cool.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made this for me. And look at all the work in
And
there.
the roots, the
See,
aerial
it's-
roots will love to grab hold of that.
Yep.
Yeah. It'll be pretty cool.
There's somebody
cool.
in the back that'll knock
It will
me
be
out.
really cool.
But yeah, that pot's dry, so I don't know where my other pot is, but since I can't find the other one, I'll go with this one. I think I like this one best
I
anyway.
like that. It's beautiful.
And I think this is actually the antique one.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, let me see who's back here. Somebody just popped in. It is Eric Furlow.
What, did he pop out? Or did you kick him out?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
Sure. Intentionally.
Oh, there went Fish Mania. What happened to him?
What?
See?
Oh wow, that's weird. Everybody is talking in like really slow motion, so I'm gonna back out and try to come back in.
Anyway.
Oh, that's so cool. But Ethan's right there. He didn't go away.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I know. It was.
Oh, he was making fun.
Yeah, he was about to.
He was about to disappear.
Right.
He was going to erase you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He kind of does up here in the corner. Here, one
I
sec.
know,
I'll
right?
erase myself.
Right behind his beautiful red dragonette.
Hello,
I'm
my
trying to
name is.
turn- Well, you know. Now, got myself back around.
Adela,
Let's see if this is Eric back.
growing on that.
Well, I can't find him now. He's all over the place.
You know, Bob, I kind of like when like there's no guest or for some reason they can't come, because I just think this is such a great panel.
It is a nice, yeah, because everyone on here has been a guest or would be an awesome guest. So,
Yep.
you know, so as long as we're happy with that and everybody else is happy with it, you know.
Dr. Anthony.
Ah,
Oh, he's great.
Where is Furlow? He's not up there.
no, he said he had to back out and try again.
Yeah.
because-
And he wasn't there. Now here he is.
Okay.
Nope, he went away again.
Where's
When I go to
Bob,
get
I
him,
love how you talk about technology like it's the Matrix. Like you're
Yeah.
trying to pin it down. I think I see him there in the Matrix over there.
no, you know, it shows you when you have a guest, but when I go to get him, he goes away.
Ah,
Yeah.
He disappears. So I don't. He must be having trouble at his place. We're not going to have this
Uh-oh.
tonight. Yeah, that was in Pam's stream last night. I had to
uh-oh.
mute and have a
Tell him,
discussion.
Bob.
Which
You
dog
get
is
him.
that?
That's Milo. It's not even Yazzie being a yapper. Milo.
That could be a yuppie.
It's the one that's deaf, so it doesn't do any good to
I have
say
a
his
bearded
name.
dragon
Oh.
named Milo.
Oh, you
I
do?
love that name.
My
Milo.
regular beardy's Milo.
Milo. Milo's the one that had knee surgery recently, and he's doing great.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he can get up and down his Chihuahua steps. Life is sweet. Don't have to lift him.
Life is sweet.
I'm looking for a cat or kitten. Are there such thing as free cats anymore? I went to
Yeah,
get
at
a
the
cat and they
shelter,
told me
right?
they're going to do a home visit and they want to see my vet records. I'm like, my vet records for who? I don't have a cat. What are you talking about?
What
Oh.
about the like the shelters or whatever?
Yeah, they charge a couple $100.
What?
Because obviously they did a lot of stuff. They spayed them and got them. So I understand that. I'm just looking for a free cat or free kitten. Like free.
Mike,
Maybe-
you can't have
Craigslist.
that dog.
Yeah.
Mike, you can't have that dog. That's the one I slept with for 3 hours over there. The little amputee dog. He's a Papillon. Here's Eric for the 5th or 6th time, but he disappears as soon as I go there. There he is. Let me grab him quick.
He
Quick,
goes
quick.
somewhere in the Matrix.
He goes. I think it's
We all
connection
move.
on
Now I
his.
can see- Wait. I go over here.
Oh, there you go.
Everybody talk slow.
My head.
Mess him up.
There he talk like me, and it'll really freak him out.
I can't hear you.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great.
my headset died. It was dying, and All I heard was everybody talking like
This
this.
is my first time with the logo. It's pretty fun.
You got the logo.
I
and
do.
You got to look under it.
You got to smile. If I knew
You
how to
can put
move
me
that,
in Susie's spot. I'm having a bad hair day.
if I knew how to
Put me in
do that,
Susie's
I
spot.
would. Y'all want to play with that so I can
No,
learn
you
how
don't
to
want
do
him. You don't want him trying to do that Jenga thing.
it? Okay.
No, we're good.
Oh, that's great.
I need to do a private stream. That's what we can do, Stephanie, when we're doing water changes. We can do a private stream, and I
Yes,
can
that
play
would be
with
fun.
that too.
I'm getting jealous now.
Look at you guys playing on a private stream. I'm jealous too.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
the,
hey,
you know,
Will,
it's,
That is.
you'll get
it's
the
the new
invite.
girl. Always
Water
the new
change.
girl. It's,
I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Always the new
He
girl.
used to call
it's the
me.
new girl. He goes to a new girl. He has a new
Now
girl.
that Stephanie's here, he don't call me. He calls her.
No,
That's right.
Bob loves me.
That's it. That's it.
Bob loves me. That's what it is. I'm special.
Well, anybody that can help me do the square Hollywood Square thing, that's what I want to do. So
I can't push any buttons.
Wait, we don't want any of your problems, Dee Dee.
Thank you, Monica Lynn. She's got a cat for me, she said. And the cat is a mouser.
oh wow,
Ooh.
cool.
I
Oh,
get
wow.
a loving, fuzzy, furry, furball lover dover and a mouser all wrapped in one.
Nice.
There you go.
Well, you know, like when I adopted Lola from the rescue group, you know, I had to sign a contract. Never be coming out and check her, and she couldn't be tied up, and she couldn't be left unattended. Blah blah blah. They have never called. Nothing.
Yeah.
I've had the dog well over 2 years.
Yeah. They probably just trust your word on it, because we used to do home checks at the Art, and ain't nobody got time for that. So we do 2 interviews, and we do it with 2 different volunteers. And if the stories are, you know, it's a red flag if it's 2 different stories. But
So
we
what do you
still
look
do.
for? Like, what do you like?
We
what
still
do you
do home checks. I don't do them anymore because I can't be crawling around and crap like that. I don't even do it at home. But for the East Tennessee, Kentucky, Boston Terrier Rescue, Joe is the president or immediate past president of that. It's a huge group, and they foster Boston Terriers and mixes in their homes. And so what you're looking for is to see if they live in a nasty house. You know, whether I would pass or not, I don't know. But
Lots of fish tanks, lots of reptiles.
right,
Just
five
nasty.
cats, and one of them's not even yours. 2 old dogs that sleep with you. You know, but no, you're looking to see if they have other pets. You know, because if they say they have pets, you want to see if they're. We have them bring their other dog. You know, to see if the dog that's going likes it. And we know there's going to be some tension, like at a first meeting. We know all that.
Yeah.
But
you don't want me to bring a Sophie into the place. Oh my
but
God.
what I would do and what I tell people to do is things like, yeah, they've got a crate and their food and water bowl are clean, but lift the bowl up. And a lot of times it has food under there and there are maggots eating it. Now, it only takes 1 day to have maggots, to have fly eggs hatch. So that doesn't mean they're nasty, but you know, just there's little stuff like that, you know. Does the house stink, you know, and how do they interact with their other pets and their family? And we had a lady call to make an appointment to look at a dog the other day, and she didn't get the phone hung up, and her husband started cussing her. I mean, like, GD, you're not getting an effing dog and all that. And we're like, nope. So we called her and told her we didn't have anything she'd be interested in. Who wants a dog to go in a place like that with some
Absolutely not.
asshole like that? So anyway.
You tell him, Bob. You tell
That
him.
makes sense.
Well, no, it was one of the other volunteers that heard it and told me, and I said, well, you know what to do. So
Yeah.
The last dog we got was a rescue. We got her through the local, I think it's the Pet Placement Center is the name of the place. They were very curious. I mean, asking lots of questions, and had slated us for a second interview. This was on a Friday. They had slated us for a second interview on Monday. They called our vet, and next thing I know, they're handing us the dog.
Nice.
We had evidently just got a great review from our vet because we were caring for a dog with seizures.
Oh,
So when you're paying for that, that's assumed that you're going to take care of a dog.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we asked for their vet's contact information, and we know most of them are in
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, but if somebody says, well, I have 8 cats, I know how to take care of the cat. Why do you have 8? Well, this one had 6 kittens before, and she's pregnant now, but this time we're going to, so that's the people that you're getting all these pets from. But if they take care of their pets, they know their vet's name, you know.
Right.
They know their vet's name. So we don't call them ever, but it's on our, we used to be a lot stricter, so you just have to kind of get a feel and get the stuff conversationally out of people that you want to know. I had somebody about to adopt a cat once, and everything was cool. They'd feed it every day. It was going to stay inside, family pet, blah, 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 blah. They'd do the flea medicine. And right when they were picking it out, the cat was declawed. Of course, we don't do that. And the man said, oh, that won't do because we're going to let it stay in the basement to kill the rats.
Oh, my God. That's...
And I'm like, but see, they got through because they did answer every question. It would be inside.
But they lied, yeah.
It would eat every day, you know.
Right.
It's amazing what people will do.
No.
Anyway, we don't get a lot of people like that.
So I have vet records for my blue tongue skink. Do you think that would count as a positive?
Sure.
Probably.
Sure. I've got them for my sandy snake that came from Sand Creek Aquatics. I do.
Okay.
Just get a letter from your fish store owner.
There you go.
They'll know how well you take care of your fish.
I take in all the misfit.
The medications you buy and the foods you buy. You can tell a person with that right there. Are you buying the cheap brand or are you buying the good brand?
Are you sitting there reading the ingredients in their fish food?
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you guys think it someday it will come to stuff like that there will be so many fish, or that, like with this Lacey thing, but I mean, like in the future, maybe not too distant, but you'll have to adopt fish and you'll have to prove you can take care of them? And
I don't really think so, just because off of because they mass produce fish. You know what I mean? Like a cat only has.
Do you know how many million cats are euthanized still every year in the U.S.?
Well, I know.
Like 5 million.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Why can't I have one for free?
Yeah.
Right? Because you won't get it spaded. That's
why. Where the problem comes in, Bob, if they really treated fish like other animals, like honestly, like I think they should, you just don't realize how many people would go to jail. Yeah, for abuse.
It's hard to get a lot of laws here enforced, you know, for animal abuse.
Yeah, Petco and PetSmart would be shut down. If they went after them the way they went after, remember the old pet stores we used to have? You'd actually have one in the mall. I think they've gone, and it's probably happened in every city. Every one of you guys on this panel has probably heard of a pet store shut down by a overzealous and maybe legitimate reason. But sometimes the health departments tend to just attack.
I know of one right now that needs to be shut down, and right here in my town. But
so what we're left with is Petco, PetSmart, and going to the private market to find breeders.
Rob, I know you and Tammy go around and visit some of the shops, as does Ethan. Have you been to I don't want to say the name of it, the Asian lady, to her place?
No, I don't.
Overpast Ed. The reviews.
You can say the name of it. I'm not aware
Wicks Water World.
No, I've never even heard of it.
Oh my God! Well, they have everything you could fathom: reptiles, birds, big birds, salt, fresh, little furry things. They do adoptions. Groups come in and do those, you know. So they're a big place, but. It's Mrs. Wick. She's I think a Vietnamese lady. She's very nice, but I really feel bad for her birds and her reptiles. But you can go on Facebook and look at her reviews and stuff. You can tell from the pictures.
Well, I have a question. Cockatiels. When did cockatiels cost $400 and $500?
Oh my God, I know, right?
I know. And parakeets are $50. Parakeets are $50. At Petco, Ed and I noticed when we were going around.
But you know, back when I was,
they were $8 or $9.
They were $8 or $9, and now they're $50. But a cockatiel was $25, and now it's $500. $4.99.
I want an African gray for the store.
PetSmart has them.
I don't blame him.
The
Rob. I don't blame
Parakeets
him.
for $40, so they're $10 cheaper than Petco, or they were a month ago.
I feel very blessed that somebody gave me Sophie. She was 5-year-old Severe Macaw, and the 6-foot cage, everything.
Oh, wow.
They knew it was going to come to a good home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want one for the store. I wouldn't dare bring it home. They're too loud. But at the store would be perfect. Get all the attention it need.
Yep.
And all the sleep it would need while we're closed.
So why African gray?
I just came across one day up at I think they call it Parrot Mountain up in Gatlinburg area. Pigeon Forge. And got to hold one and really got to.
They're extremely smart from what I've seen.
Oh yes, yeah,
Extremely
just
smart.
very intelligent. Went straight for my shirt pocket, straight for the little glittery foil off my cigarette pack.
Was it a female, Rob? Was it a female?
I do not know. I cannot remember.
It was if it went for your money and jewelry.
I remember little cockatiels playing with my earrings.
Yeah.
But she saw it through my beard. That was the thing. Is she went through my beard and pulled that out.
Wow.
Cool.
So
I
Nola
would never pay
Nola's-
$500 for a cockatiel. Never.
No.
Nola's doll says, or Nola says that maybe their price has gone up because of shipping, which I would believe it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Who knows?
I think they
But
just use anything for an excuse to raise the price.
They do.
I mean, that's just it.
Yeah, because
Well, I
they're
think
local breeders.
If I was going to pay that much, I would go on with the parrot and go ahead and put the money.
Well, then you got to go with a parrot. It's going to be a couple $1,000 now.
Yeah.
But you're still going to get a parrot that can probably last 75 years.
And probably a home visit because those breeders are serious now.
Yeah.
If I was going to do it, I'm not going to do it. Just
Well,
don't.
isn't shipping by weight generally? Is it?
Oh, they
It's-
fly.
It's weight and it's the size of the box, only because I ship.
So
it.
how
I've
come-
been shipping lately.
How come like a box of 1,000 neon tetras hasn't gone up 100%? The cost of neon tetras and parrots have, or parakeets have.
Actually,
Well,
yeah, they kind of have.
they have.
What?
A lot of stores
I'm not giving you
aren't raising the
$100.
prices necessarily because they may have already had a little buffer there, and the cost of shrimp, cost of guppies, everything's gone up almost 50% across the board.
Even on saltwater fish, like the cheap damsels, they're over $10 now.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah. Well, some of them. I sell a lot of them for $8.99.
I
But
know.
like,
I always clean you out too.
I know, but there's a lot of them that have gone above $10. I think a lot of it has been that the prices haven't gone up for so long. But then, of course, with shipping issues, with breeding issues, with everything, it's just really gone through the roof. And for a little while there, it was like every week there was a price increase on almost every fish. And dry goods. Honestly, right now, dry goods, every time I order a big shipment of dry goods, everything goes up by 7-10 cents every week I order. It's
Nola
wild.
said she's talking overseas shipping, but aren't most of the birds like Petco or a mom and pop or the fish and stuff, aren't they in state? Aren't they like Sun Pet or?
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think they're local breeders. I mean,
No, Sun
No, they're
Pet,
not.
for instance, brings their stuff in via trans-shipper, or they're a trans-shipper themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well,
and
I'll
as far
tell
as
you where-
birds, I couldn't tell you where to get birds because my sources, they've got them, but parakeets, that's about all
Yeah.
I can get.
I'll tell you what's
Well,
going
like
on
when
a
we're-
lot is blackworms.
Yeah.
In my area, anyways. I don't know about you guys, but I know they.
Yeah.
For the
It
last
is.
6 months, they've been on the list. Well, except for the last 2 months, but for 6 months prior to that, they would be on the list. I'd order them. They'd never come in.
Yep.
Our store's having a problem getting them in. Like I was talking to the owner the other day, and she said they're only rationing them out like a half a pound for the whole entire store, if that.
Well,
they did a quarter pound for a long time.
A lot of what happened is during COVID time, a lot of these hatcheries shut down. The hatcheries consume 95% of the blackworm market.
Wow.
5% of the market, which is us, they don't care about.
Yeah.
Right now, and my assumption is that maybe they either weren't able to get back up on scale for the hatcheries to get back going again.
Yeah.
But they're going again, and they're going through the blackworms like mad. So we're last on the list, and hopefully eventually they'll be back. But until then, we're stuck with frozen bloodworms.
Yeah.
Well, and especially all the segmentation farms in California that they raise them in, they can't make too much. Like when you think about making too much blackworms, a lot of times they will reproduce them by segmentation, because they, you cut up a blackworm and then you've got a million blackworms.
Yeah.
But if you're making a million blackworms, you've got to sell a million blackworms. You've got to keep up with that. And if all of those hatcheries shut down, then they probably backed off on their production.
Yep.
And then when all the hatcheries opened back up, they were like, "Whoa, we got to start making blackworms again."
And they can't do away with their breeding stock.
Yeah.
Mark, when we talk about parakeets, we are talking about parakeets and budgies. Here in the U.S., it's generally they're just lumped together. I have 2 parakeets and I have 2 budgies, and there is quite a bit of difference in them when you have them together.
Budgies are bigger, aren't they?
Yes, and they sound different. And
Which do you like better?
I kind of like the bigger ones, but I had the parakeets first. So I like them all. So they're 2 are mated. They've mated with the other kind,
And do they stay in the cage all the time?
They stay, not all the time. No. They get to fly. I have to get everybody out of the bedroom. They get to fly down the hall and all that in there. So yeah, at least twice a week I do that with them, but I got to get all the cats out of there and stuff.
Right.
We've got about 5 minutes because Stephanie, the shark nurse, the nurse shark, is keeping the time for us. And by the way, guys, Maria is not feeling well, so that's why she's not here, and you haven't seen her lately.
No, she's sick.
She
is sick.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And she has back problems, so that's killing her too, being sick in bed.
That's
So
no good.
no,
Yeah,
so,
she's sick right now.
yeah.
I hope she
But
feels better soon.
I know.
But I have a lot of scuds. We were talking about blackworms. Sorry to interject. I have a crap ton of scuds. If anyone needs scuds.
I need scuds.
Oh, I got you
We're
covered.
around the corner.
There you are.
Miles and miles. I will
you
drive them. I will drag them to you, Dr. Anthony.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
that means I have to clean my tanks first.
That's you gotta see. No, you don't. You gotta see my tanks. Ooh.
No, I see your tanks behind you, and mine.
No, mine are
No,
bad.
that's the show tank.
No,
Yeah.
That's right.
Do you see the glass?
that's pristine compared to mine.
No, mine are bad.
Remember,
Well,
I was out of the country for 6 weeks, and I
you
got
get a
back.
free
And
pass.
2 days later, I go to Ohio, so I have not been around to do anything.
You get a free pass.
Okay.
I got as much scuds as you want.
Okay.
Now, what
I'm
are you going to
excited.
do with scuds, Dr. Anthony?
I feed them to my fish. I raise them. I have an outside tub that I have Daphne in that I try to raise scuds in, but they, I've gotten some really bad cultures in lately, so they're not easiest for me right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Skipper said hello.
They've
morning,
made their.
Skipper.
Hey, Skip. Yeah, they've made their way into my pleco tanks, and my plecos, my high pans won't eat them, so they just populate. And I'm about to, after years of keeping high pan citrus, I'm about to finally put some fish in my tanks, which I've been leery about, but I'm going to finally do it to get rid of them because the plecos won't eat them.
Yeah.
What Paul's saying there, to be clear about the budgies and what people call parakeets, are the same species. So they're often sold interchangeably, and they do mate together, because mine are paired up that way, no eggs yet. But they're the same species, but Help me, Dr. Anthony. Somebody that knows genetics.
Well, I don't know bird genetics.
No, I don't either, but
they're the same species?
they're the same
they were
species, but no, they're the same species, but they're different. I think budgies are largely bred in Western Europe, and they're a bigger bird, and they've just been bred differently. He may be able to give some more information in there. If we had Skipper in here, we could use him as an example for genetics, but he's not on here. I got him back. He called, he said something about me being old in his stream. So see, it took a while, Skipper, but it got back to you.
Karma.
No, that's bad genetics with Skipper.
Right. He said he thought he saw, what is the old thing? It's not old at 50. You can join what is
AARP?
Yeah. And he said, I thought I saw AARP and I thought it was Bob, and he was talking about SPCA.
They sent me my card in the mail this week.
See.
I have to say, though, I have saved lots of dollars with AARP throughout the years.
Okay. I've kept parrots for almost 30 years. So Paul knows. Yeah.
Good.
So what is the difference in a budgie and a parakeet? Is there a difference besides what we can see?
I always thought there wasn't a difference. They're just called budgie in like England, and they're parakeets here.
See, I thought they were the same family but different species. So maybe Paul can shed some light.
I think an English budgie is different than a parakeet.
Yes. They're bigger, or at least the two I bought as budgies are bigger than the two I bought as parakeets originally.
I haven't had parakeets for 40-some years. So.
They're small. I could walk in there, but that would require me getting up.
Well, now you got an assignment, and so you won't be hanging out with Steppy all night. Just do your daggone work.
Wow.
You guys are just jealous. You guys are just jealous. Just jealous. You might get an invitation, maybe.
No, a private chat means private.
In there.
Private chat means private.
Yeah, I got to do water changes after this, actually.
No, she's trying to stand you
I
up.
was looking to see if he said.
Who has to do water changes tonight?
Not me. I'm done.
See, I'm up at 1 Eastern time.
I was late. Sorry.
I just start feeding about midnight, so.
Yeah.
I finished mine yesterday.
Lucky.
I'm ready for bed. Oh.
I've got to continue mine today in my bedroom. Just 11 more tanks and I'll be finished.
Only 11?
Tell you guys what I found in my 75-gallon tank today?
What?
Little tiny. I thought it was like
Was it a fish?
A baby coolie loach or something. It was a polypterus, a baby polypterus. I didn't buy it.
Whoa.
I did not buy it. I don't know where it came from.
What's a polypterus?
Bashir.
Biker.
Fisher.
Oh wow,
Fisher.
that's awesome.
Really?
Oh, you had a baby bike. Oh
First
man.
I thought it was a coolie loach, and I'm watching it, and it came out, and I'm like, where did you come from?
Woo!
That's amazing.
No way. That is so cool.
It's only been going for 2 months, but I filled it. I went out and got all different kinds of plants, everything. But where he
they lay eggs on plants, so your plants are actually hiding them. Yeah.
What a nice surprise!
Yeah, they hide eggs, so that's.
I've
never heard of many people breeding them at home, so
that's really cool.
That's kudos to you.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's awesome.
So Paul says, Bob, budgies are closer to wild types. Parakeets are larger, more highly bred. So I guess what I was sold is, but there's a difference. You can tell by looking at them in the cage. The first two I got, so they're more highly bred. What does that mean? What is highly bred?
They're highly inbred.
Like guppies.
Got you.
Like
okay.
guppies.
Yeah.
Well, the budgies have an English accent too, don't they?
Right. Kind of Australian, but yeah.
Right.
That was fun. You know, our time is up, guys. Look
Wow,
at
that was fast, man. That was
That was
fast.
really quick.
59 minutes. That was an awesome chat, an awesome stream. Not a lot of questions either, but cool. All right. And we
If
kept
they were, we ignored them.
right. I can't see them anyway. So unless you guys call it out, so
I
Dr.
think you got all
Anthony,
the questions.
yeah, I help you guys help me a lot with that.
And
so I really
everybody
appreciate it.
encourage Bunny Viper in every stream.
Oh,
Yes.
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 Stay
And Doc-
strong, Bunny Viper. Do not go back to it.
And just be careful, Stephanie, when you take those studs. That sounds like a tramp to me, but that's just my opinion. Dr. Anthony's like,
Oh, I'm so glad to get rid of them.
yeah.
Oh,
Dr. Anthony, you come back next week. You're welcome anytime. You didn't say anything.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
His words of wisdom.
he's Bob. He's just taking it all in.
I guess.
That's what he's doing.
He couldn't get in a word. That's probably what happened. Yeah. He got in two finally. Okie dokie.
Couldn't get it working edgewise. That's right.
You got it. Thank you guys. You all are all awesome.
Okay.
Wonderful
Thank you,
chat.
guys.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Danikin's going next.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Right.